How you doing, folks? It's Nameless here, and yes, I am not dead. Hooray! Well, sorry I haven't been on in a while. I've been busy since Christmas. And before I get to what I want to talk about, I want to catch up and tell you what's been going on with me the last few months. As you've noticed, there hasn't been any BCW shows since December. Well, there's 3 reasons because of it. Number 1, WWE 13, as much as the content is great on that game, I just can't work around that 2 count bug. I mean, I try working around it. I have, to some degree, successful. It has some good simulation, but like I said, that 2 count bug always irks me, you know? It's a minor gripe, but that's not the big reason. I mean, it's sort of a bit of a reason because I hate putting a product out if the damn game's bugged all the time, okay? Reason number 2. Well, I don't know how to say this, but it's the views, alright? I'm going to say this right now, it's the views. I've took a look at some of my BCW videos, right? My let's see here. My presidential special over in Flash, my Salvation Suspension parts 1 and 2, and my 5th episode of Ponage. Let's just put it this way: it doesn't even crack 500. All right. I mean, my worst show, Beatdown episode 4, did a lot better than that. And I'm like, what? I don't know, man. It's like, here's the thing. It could be attributed that Call Wrestling, for the most part, isn't as good as it was, isn't as popular as it was back around 2007, 2008, etc. And people have moved on to much stupider shit, like Honey Boo Boo or some shit like that, you know? Like I said, the fad has probably died down. I mean, and believe me, to our best efforts, not only me, Super Dingers over in SMF, at least they're getting respectable views, mostly because they've been around since 2006. So they've been around a little bit longer than I have. And like I said, I'm not too prolific with my shows, so I figured, you know what? And I put in a lot of effort with those recent shows. So the way I look at it is simple. If I put in the effort and nobody watches it, why put in the effort to begin with, you know? And what sucks is I had some of the footage from Ponage 6 already shot. But then I realized, you know what? If I put in the effort and I only get like 300 views, I'm like, it's not even worth it. I mean, one of my goals is I want this to be viral, be nice on YouTube. But like I said, you know, if you're gonna put in a shitload of effort to put in a quality show and not many people watch it, it's very dispiriting to you, especially for someone like me who likes to base his stuff on creativity, etc. Who doesn't like to use stupid shit like I mean, yeah, there's some silly shit from now and then, but it's not wall-to-wall stupid like Honey Boo Boo or the Kardashians or every other fucking reality show you ever seen. Especially, and I'll get to more of that later, alright? Because this relates to why I came on here and talk, okay? And the third reason is I'm working on something else. If any of you have played Dungeons & Dragons or Shadowrun, you probably know what I'm going to be talking about. Right now, I'm in the process of making a tabletop game, right? Sort of like D&D style, Shadowrun style, etc. Now, I've been working on the series Bible since December, and last weekend I went to a meetup where I met up with some fellow game designers, and I presented my product. They loved it. So I got a lot of high marks. Everyone says it's a great idea. It's a great idea. It's a great idea, right? You could believe how so proud of myself I was. It was such a goddamn confidence, but especially after what I've been going through for the past 3 years. So at this point, I'm going to continue writing the series Bible. I'm almost finished with it. I still got one section to go, but then I have to get started on designing the character sheets, decide the players' handbooks, etc. And with a plan I have right now, I'm hoping to. The plan here is I want to sell this out, get my shit out there, and start making some money and get the hell out of fucking Chicago. So, which is a pretty good idea. I thought. I think for me, I just need to change of location. I'm sick. I mean, here's the thing. I love Chicago. It's just I can't stand its people. All right? It's a long story. I'll tell you about it another time. Speaking of idiots, let's get down to what I came on to talk about. This is a video response to Spinnernet in his comments about why the WWE isn't going to change. And let me tell you right now, as I said in the comments in that video, I agree 100%. Well, let me take a sip here. Because here's the thing. Among some of our among some of our hardcore fans, it sucks, okay? I stopped watching. When it turns out, I thought I was holding out hope, hoping CM Punk and John Cena, CM Punk will win John Cena and he'll be in the main event at WrestleMania 29, right? But when it turns out he was beaten cleanly, it pretty much cements the fact that, nope, they're not going to change. They're not going to change. They're going to keep the same goofy-ass Boy Scout probably till his 60s or 70s. I mean, come on. This guy's a fucking Eagle Scout. I mean, it's not like Hulk Hogan where the guy was really a backstage politician and an asshole. Well, the problem with Cena is I think he is a bit of a fucking politician, but still, I thought, you know what? I'm not, despite the fact I think CM Punk and Undertaker are going to be good. I mean, there's not going to be any surprises. I'm going to tell you this right now. And if there is going to be any surprises in WrestleMania 29, it's going to be something like, big BFD. All right? It's like it'll be in the vein of Sheamus beating Daniel Bryan in 17 seconds to a damn bro kick. I'm like, what? That wasn't a surprise. That was a pissed off moment. It's like, and you could see the Miami crowd that last year get so pissed about it. They're get so pissed about it that throughout the rest of the pay-per-view and the following Raw, they were chanting, yes, yes, yes. There was a lot of fucking yes chants. That is not a WrestleMania surprise. That is just a way to piss off your fans. Okay? Sorry, WWE, that's not gonna wash. Alright? Now, it seems like this is the leitmotif between not only WWE, but most entertainment these days, okay? It's catering to the lowest common denominator. And it sucks for me because someone who likes who's creative and original in most of what he does is it pisses me off because it seems most people rather just watch trash and watch shit, and it pretty much makes my point with how society in general is. Most people are fucking stupid. Yeah, I'm going to say it. Most people are fucking stupid. Because it seems they don't care about quality anymore. All right, I don't mean. I mean, yes, I'm gonna get my little grandfather cane right there. You know, my little old man. You know, when I was your age, we had some great shit and we liked it. Well, I'm gonna pretty much sound like that. All right, and that's the problem, man. I mean, what people don't realize is that we have the power to pretty much say, fuck you, we're not watching your shit, okay? We're not watching your garbage. But the problem here is, people realize they pretty much got them by the balls. It's just, they don't exercise it because they're like, American Idol's on, oh, Nicki Minaj, oh, this is good, Well, then again, that's a bad example because I've heard American Idol has been, their rating, yeah, it's already jumped the shark, Fonzie. Give you another example, anything you find on MTV, you know, Skins or fucking, well, not bad example again, Jersey Shore, Jersey Shore or the Kardashians, I mean, all this garbage that's on right now, you know? It's like you have the power to get rid of it, but the average viewer is like, I'm gonna watch it. Kim Kardashian's ass is boundless. I wanna slap it. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, yeah, and it's like everything. All right, from freaking Call of Duty to fucking everything. 96% of all music, most movies that come out these days, and plus, it comes from what I like to call the low information Harlem Shake crowd. Yeah, I think the Harlem Shake is the dumbest meme ever. I hate it, okay? I mean, come on, at least Gangnam Style was cute, okay? It was cute. But Harlem Shake, I feel that the only reason it's popular because it's sort of a successor to Gangnam Style. So, but that's another subject. But Spinner, you're absolutely right that most of the people that are chucking down money in either way, hey, with the merch and everything else and the pay-per-views, the only reason that they won't improve their product are they are complete morons. And I agree with that too. But at least there's some light at the end of the tunnel. You say some people are saying, "Oh, TNA will never get to that point." Well, never say never because at least the good news is TNA storylines are a little better than WWE's right now. A little better. I mean, yes, I think the Aces and Eight things is a ripoff of MWO, but at least the good part of this is some people like Bully Ray, which like I said, I always remember him like from him with the Dudley Boys with Devon, and they sort of reunited with Bully Ray being revealed as the leader of the Aces and Eights. Now, I'll say this right now. I don't like the Aces and Eights stories as much as the other person, but like I said, it's a better idea than having Cena win like 15 championships. Shit. I mean, the only thing I hope for it happen for WrestleMania 29 is, I hope to God, and it pains me to say this because I like Undertaker as well. The only way to redeem WrestleMania 29 is if CM Punk breaks the streak. I'm going to tell you this right now. CM Punk, for WrestleMania 29 to be memorable and not turn into into a disaster that was like the WrestleManias of the mid-90s, well, that wouldn't be fair to say because the WrestleManias of the mid-90s, there were two good ones like WrestleMania 10 and WrestleMania 12. And yes, I've watched the other matches in WrestleMania 12, not just the Iron match. It was a decent show, okay? But still, unless we find some way to get rid of the moron fans, or find some way to support TNA, because I think, like I said, TNA has some decent, because they dispensed with two things that was holding the company back: Russo and the Impact Zone. They had to get out of the Impact Zone because now they're doing road shows, which I like, which I think that they'll continue to be successful, and they're getting money from it instead of just having those damn tourists come in. So I'm glad of TNA's new direction, taking the road show, because I hear they do a lot better customer service through their road shows than they do with their Impact Zone. So I'm hoping for the best for TNA. I think they'll do pretty well. So we'll just see where it goes from here. All right. So until next time, it's the Nameless One. Adios.